Honorable Deputy Speaker Sir, I am thankful to you for giving me this opportunity to speak on the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code Second Amendment Bill 2018. In effect, this bill replaces the ordinance promulgated by the government on 6th June 2018. The interim finance minister, while introducing this bill in this house this week, had said that in order to fine-tune the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, an insolvency law committee was set up by the government to suggest amendments to the IBC. Based on the recommendations of the committee, this bill has been brought in the Parliament. It seems to me that this government has a fetish for issuing ordinances. The IBC First Amendment Bill 2018 also essentially replaced the ordinance promulgated by the government on 23rd November 2017. Not only this, the government amended the Banking Regulation Act on 5th May 2017 by issuing an ordinance authorizing the Reserve Bank to issue directions to any banking company to initiate insolvency and resolution process in respect of the default under the provisions of IBC. It is common knowledge that the ordinance route to legislate is resorted to by the executive to meet certain exigencies. Since the bill under discussion basically gives effect to the recommendations of the Insolvency Law Committee, what were the compelling circumstances that forced the government to issue an ordinance when it could have easily waited for the monsoon session, which was hardly a month away? When the bill was introduced last week in this house, a concern was raised by my dear friend regarding the real intent of the government in using the ordinance route. Last month, in one of the resolution cases concluded under IBC, the banks have taken a huge 83% haircut on the sale of Alok Industries, backed by the Reliance Industries, for just rupees 5,000 crore. Alok Industries owe its creditors an amount of about rupees 30,000 crore. The resolution plan of Reliance was put to vote before the Committee of Creditors of Alok Industries on 20th and received the assent of 72% of the total creditors. It is very interesting to note that the voting threshold required to pass a resolution was lowered to 66% from 75% on June 6th by issuing an ordinance just 14 days before the date when the Committee of Creditors of Alok Industries was scheduled to approve the resolution plan submitted by Reliance. This plan to get Alok Industries at a throwaway price of rupees 5,000 crore was rejected by the same committee on its meeting held on 13th April, especially in view of the fact that this company has an asset base of about rupees 32,000 crore as per the latest available balance sheet. A perception has built up that the government is working for the benefit of some corporate, that the resolution of Alok Industries was facilitated with the assistance of the government by amending the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code with such alacrity which is rarely seen otherwise. It is very apparent that IBC was amended in such a haste with the objective to allow Reliance to take over Alok Industries, and in the process the banks took a massive haircut of 83%. Sir, I would urge upon the Honorable Minister that in the name of NPA cleanup, the government should not be seen promoting crony capitalism. Now coming to the specifics of this bill, I would like to say that the bill seeks to amend the definition of the financial debt under section 5(8) by providing that an amount raised from an allottee under a real estate project shall be deemed to be an amount having the commercial effect of a borrowing. The home buyers are now classified as financial creditors. They can now initiate the insolvency process against an erring defaulting company and seek the benefits of the resolution plan. But if the resolution fails and the company goes into liquidation, the amended law does not state whether home buyers, being unsecured creditors, will get as much claim on assets of the company as secured financial creditors. Being treated as secured or unsecured is important in the waterfall mechanism, which sets out the order of priority in which the proceeds from the sale of liquidation assets are to be distributed under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. In Tamil Nadu, there is a practice of having two separate agreements between home buyers and builders for land and apartment, which gives the customer the status of a secured creditor. Maybe the government can take cue from this. Honorable Deputy Speaker Sir, my second point is that in a big relief to MSME sector, a new section 240A has been inserted in the code. The new clause enables the promoter of MSME to bid for his enterprise undergoing corporate insolvency resolution process, provided he is not a willful defaulter and does not attract other disqualifications not related to default.